Well, Dan, are we looking at the possibility of some rain coming up in our future?
Yes, a couple of chances coming, Phil. The first ones really aren't all that exciting, to be honest, but there's a chance of some light rain overnight and then again later on this week, and then perhaps a better chance out of the weekend. Let's take a look at what's going on out here, and I'm showing you the wide open Pacific and focus a little bit over toward Hawaii right now, where they're dealing with flooding rains and even some snow over the higher peaks as this area of low pressure continues to push a lot of tropical moisture into Hawaii right now. So those areas dealing with a lot of activity, and actually that moisture getting pulled into a weather system which is coming across the Pacific Northwest and down into California right now. Now most of the system's energy is well off to the north. It's not really all that strong, but it has a lot of high level moisture associated with it. We've seen it in the form of high clouds all day today and eventually some rainfall. But again, there's a pretty good push of this moisture that's been rolling into the region. Another one's going to be coming in later on this week, though. I do want to show you that, and actually sourced to some extent from that moisture plume in Hawaii as well. So this is late Wednesday evening. We're going to see this next plume kind of coming into central California. Again, this one not really lined up with a weather system all that much. There will be a weather system kind of like right here in this big dry area. So the tail end of this weather system will be interacting with this moisture plume, and that could give us some rain late Wednesday into Thursday before that moves on. I actually think the better chance of rain is coming for us out of the weekend, and it doesn't look all that impressive on the moisture tracker, but the weather system associated with it is going to be a lot stronger. So what I'm showing you here is just available moisture. We have a lot of available moisture right now, but nothing to really get it going. And then out of the weekend, we'll have less available moisture, but still some, and a stronger weather system that we'll probably even see more rain from. So it's kind of interesting how it all works out. But anyway, several chances of rain in the forecast. The first one coming overnight. So those temperatures aren't going to budge all that much with extra clouds hanging around overnight. For most of us will be in the upper 40s to low 50s. And on FUTURECAST, we'll see going through the late evening hours a couple of green blemishes, if you will, on the map moving past, and that will be this high level moisture. So I think at first, as we head through around midnight tonight, at the most we'll see just a few sprinkles in some areas, and most areas probably won't see anything by then. The better chance of rain will kind of come on the back side of things, and we do have a few showers possible as we head into the morning commute. So this is 4 a.m., see a few light showers moving through. 7 a.m., still a few light showers around, and then by noon tomorrow, everything's done. So this is going to be kind of a narrow window overnight where we have a chance of a few showers, and not everyone is going to get rain overnight. The highest chance of you seeing rain is if you live closer to the coast and perhaps in those coastal mountains. So the farther to the west and really to the north that you live, the better chance of rain you have overnight. So western Santa Cruz County have the best chance. Even the Monterey Peninsula have a chance of a few showers, whereas southern Monterey County you have a much lower chance. Beyond that, tomorrow, the rest of the day, partly cloudy and perhaps a little bit warmer than today because we're actually going to see some sunshine. FUTURECAST precipitation only showing light amounts, a couple hundredths of an inch at best, so not really a drought-busting storm by any means, but we'll get a couple more chances later on in the week and into next week. Temperatures tomorrow, let's take a look at that. As I mentioned, as we'll clear out and get a little sunshine tomorrow, highs in the upper 50s to low 60s in the Santa Cruz Mountains, low 60s down on the coast with 62 your high in Santa Cruz and Capitola as well. Low 60s also Wattsville to Salinas, low 60s in Hollister. Even 60s back to the coast. We'll get a little offshore breeze behind the system tomorrow. So a little sunshine will get you to mid 60s in Marina tomorrow. 62 in Monterey, 61 in Pacific Grove, and then farther south, highs mainly in the low to mid 60s across the region. Now notice the lows in a few spots in the 30s tomorrow morning. We're actually going to see some colder mornings later on in the week, even on the coast as we look at that 7-day forecast. So tomorrow, a chance of showers in the morning, then clear late, and then late Wednesday into Thursday, another chance of some light rain. I think that system will have some wind on the backside of it, but notice how cold it gets, lows in the 30s as we head into the weekend. We're watching Sunday into Monday for that next better chance of rain, I think. So that one a little bit stronger on our radar at the moment. Inland areas also some cold mornings coming up, especially Friday morning. That one's looking pretty frosty for inland valleys. In the meantime, you'll have rain chances before then, just lower than on the coast, so not all that great. But we are watching next week with that potential for some heavier rain.